Oh, yeah. That's right. That's what Kelly would say if she were here live with Aaron and Kelly. Thank you so very much for tuning in. Those of you that are watching live, thank you. Those that are listening live, thank you. And those that are watching in Texas, thank you so very much. We have a very big show to talk about today. We have Ron Perlman. That's right. He's going to be on our show. Okay, technically we recorded it at Comic-Con. That's right. We talked about Comic-Con all of this last weekend, and we have some great interviews with some great guests. As I mentioned, we have Ron Perlman. We have him doing a very interesting project with Thomas Jane. Now, you know Thomas Jane as Punisher. Whether you like that original movie or not is almost irrelevant, because now you'll see him in the true character, the way he thinks that it should have been done, and we're going to talk about that and get some of their viewpoints on that. We also have Rob Cohen. That's right, Rob Cohen. You know him from well, maybe you don't, but Triple X. He did that. Fast and Furious. He didn't do all the rest of them. He did the first one, and we get his viewpoints on that. We also have the Zen Intergalactic Ninja creator. That's right, they're celebrating 25 years. I happen to be wearing the shirt that they gave us to be able to wear to that, and it's pretty cool, pretty neat. Now, I know some of you are probably tuning in and you're kind of disappointed because Kelly isn't live with us right here in studio. In fact, one of you wrote out, you wrote on the Twitter feed, let's see, is Kelly V. Dolan still on the road? John Jericho's show asked that on Twitter. And it seems that she is. In fact, Kelly is on the phone, though, with us, and we're going to hear Kelly. Kelly, are you there?
Yes, we are. Hi, Aaron.
Hi, and you're with the girls of Step It Up for this class, right?
Yes. Hi.
Hi, girls.
It's Aaron.
Well, that was Jose Luis Sedano, the cameraman and the commentator that we try to keep quiet. But
You can't.
But we can't. Kelly, tell us now. For those that don't know, Step It Up is an awesome mentorship. We've had a chance to kind of collaborate and help the kids out. What is Step It Up for those just tuning in?
Sure. It's a mentorship workshop that was started by myself, Hannah Stedman, and Carly Finet, and basically we get about anywhere from 10 to 15 girls per session, and we basically put them in a real-life situation as if they were working dancers in LA. So actually today we're shooting their hip-hop scene and their contemporary pieces, which will later go into their showcase, which is what date, girls? 24. The 24th. So if anybody's listening and wants to come, it's going to be in Burbank, California at 7:30. The 24th. They can go to my Facebook, Kelly V. Dolan, to get more details. They can just inbox me or yourself, Aaron. But basically what we try to do with these girls is we give them headshots and pictures and resumes and reels and all the things that they would want if they were going to pursue this as a career. And they get to do it in no better place than Los Angeles.
Now, last night, I think you posted something about you guys going somewhere pretty. I was kind of jealous there. But where did you guys all go? What?
So you think you can dance.
So you think you can dance. Wow. What was that like?
What was that like? It was amazing. Such an awesome experience.
Who am I speaking with?
I'm here with Ariel right now.
Okay.
Hi.
So, oh yeah, Ariel, I remember you. Yeah, I got a chance to meet the girls as well earlier in the week, and what a talented group! You guys have got to see this. In fact, you guys did a little bit of a beat for us on this. Let's.
Yes.
Wait. First of all, who put this? Who helped put this beat together?
Who wrote the rap? Oh, they all wrote the rap. And then who did the beatbox? Me. Who is that? That's Catherine. Hello, I'm from the UK.
From the UK. So we're going to get viewers from the UK. Awesome. We have awesome news, by the way, for UK people in a bit. But let's hear this beat. Let's go to it.
We're here in LA, dancing every day, working on our moves, getting in the groove. Our muscles are sore, but we want more. Push it to the limit, hurry it up on the floor. We want to thank Carly and Kelly and Hannah and you. Without your love, this wouldn't come true. Don't underestimate the things we can do. Let's hear it, Step It Up, Love Session 2. Word to your mother.
awesome. Thank you so very much for getting that together. So what's the rest of the week going to look like, Kelly?
Well, we surprised them with So You Think You Can Dance yesterday. We have a heavy shoot day today. They're getting headshots on Sunday. We're actually going to take them to, I can't say because it's a surprise, and I'm with their girls.
You have to say, you're right here.
Girls. They have some more dance classes, and then we have the big showcase, which is on the 24th, which we're really excited about. They have more guest speakers, and we want to thank all our guest speakers and guest teachers who came and supported us on Session 1 and Session 2 with the Step It Up program.
I just have to throw this out there. I mean, they were sitting next to, it wasn't this class, it was the last class. They were sitting next to the man that did Barney. And as soon as they found out, I think they were more interested in the guy that did Barney than your guest speaker that day.
I know, that was pretty crazy. We had David Joyner come and guest speak at our last program, and David's known as Barney. He's been Barney for years, and then he played Hip Hop Harry, and he's actually done a number of roles on. He's been on soap operas and television. He's had a really great career as a costume character as well as an actor.
Okay, well, awesome. Well, Kelly, I got to say, I support you in what you do. I know if the viewers saw, in fact, we're going to have a segment in the next few weeks. We're going to go ahead and put some of your clips up of what Step It Up is.
We can do like a whole show, well, half of our show we can dedicate to the footage.
Yeah, not the whole, yeah.
The world knows what they've done on the showcase.
Exactly. And for those that are wondering what it is, go to stepitupco.com. Is that correct?
Actually, they can email us at stepitupco@gmail.com.
Okay.
And for more information, they can go to our website, and that's stepitupllc.com. And we've got Facebook and Twitter and all that good stuff. So follow us, hit us up if you're interested in knowing more about our program. Also, we'd like to partner up with like a lot of directors and producers. We've had some amazing ones come through this session, but we're always looking to network and have more guest speakers and guest teachers. These girls absolutely love them.
Yeah, it was great. Well, thank you so very much, girls. Real quick, do a shout out.
Thank you.
I could barely hear them, but thank you very much, Kelly. And so there you go, live with Aaron and Kelly. Satellite office and all the way from Hollywood. Thank you, Kelly.
All right, have fun.
All right. So we have, in fact, we just talked, one of the dancers is from the UK. She's very tall for her age. She totally can walk the model walk and does some great dancing. But we got some inside information on the UK's Euro channel. Now, this actually, you are hearing this for the first time because it is not public yet. We got some insider news. This is what it is. Okay, Euro Channel currently, for those that are on Dish Network, there's about, there's a lot of people watching it, millions of people that are paying for the service on Dish Network. Now, you can get on Dish Network for $9.99. But here's what's going on. Euro Channel has now expanded their reach into Google TV and Android. So if you have an Android, which I know my mom has an Android, she loves her Android, it's a Sony tablet, you can, if you want to subscribe to it, you can subscribe for now only $7.99. So here's kind of the deal. If you have Dish Network, you're paying a minimum just to have Dish Network. Of course, you get all the other channels, but you have to pay the $9.99. So you could save by just adding on Euro Channel for $7.99. So this is an interesting a way that, big networks are starting to look at the internet and say, hey, wait a minute, we can do this. Now, this is interesting. The Sony, the LG, and Vizio are all now including Google TV in their TVs and Blu-ray players. I happen to know my mom got one. She heard it on here and she ended up getting one. So I haven't experienced it yet, but evidently she has. And Vizio just released what they call a Co-Star. It's a $99 Google TV box. Now, this is huge for people that want Google TV but don't have it. So if you put in the money and you kind of figure it out, you actually will be ahead within 2 months versus spending on Dish Network. Why is this big? Well, Euro channel is huge. 11 million viewers, I believe they have right now. And being able to transfer some of those over to this or gain new people online is pretty interesting. I mean, we're at an age now where everything is instant on your tablet, everywhere you can go, online, everything. Now, Tom Hanks has a really cool new web series titled Electric City. It's online. You could find it. It was actually done by Yahoo. Yahoo financed it, paid for it, and it's a Tom Hanks production. It's a web series. Go check it out, Electric City. We did get in. They got in touch with us, actually, so we hope to get maybe a couple of the people in the future from that series on our show. So keep the questions coming. Tell us what you think when you've seen it. Go tell us what you think. All you need to do is contact us at facebook.com/Aaron M. Sanchez or twitter.com Aaron M. Sanchez. Or if you just want to talk to Kelly, you can go ahead and do so at Kelly V. Dolan, both Twitter and Facebook. Now, we want to also thank our sponsor. We were not able to go out to Comic-Con without our sponsor, My Eurofem. Now, you got to check this out. My Eurofem is a product for women that basically they want to go to the restroom. They need to go pee. And we never talk about this, right? I mean, we're guys. A women's restroom, what's that like? What do you think it's like? Is it clean? Is it nice? Is it aromatic? That's the way I envision it. But we asked some people at Comic-Con exactly what My Eurofem, or, well, not My Eurofem, but we asked them what women's restrooms were like, and we gave them the solution. This is what they had to say. Do we have that? Let's go. Tell me, as a woman, okay, when you go into public restrooms, what is a public restroom for a woman like?
God awful. Men's restrooms are bad, but I'd say women's restrooms are even worse.
They're filthy. They let the sinks all fill up full of crap. They just throw stuff all over the floor. They load up the toilets with like tampons and crap, and it like fills up all over the place.
If I can, I'll just move to another stall, but I take a million toilet covers. I make another seat out of paper.
Because, no, seriously, they got to use 14,000 rolls of toilet paper. There's never any toilet paper in the women's bathroom because you go in and they all have to take like square by square and like make this mound of toilet paper to like raise them up 5 inches so they don't fall in or some crap because they might get contaminated because, you know, your butt cheeks are where all the germs are, right?
Women's restrooms have to deal with women hygiene, and some women have none.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Totally gross, right?
Right. Okay, so when you just, you got to do number one. You just got to. There's a seat there. Mm-hmm. Do you not sit there or what?
Usually, if there's not like a seat cover, I try and find another bathroom.
Okay, all right. And what if if that's the only bathroom?
I guess it's like I'm gonna call it the hover, right?
The hover mode.
Right, because I don't know. I don't want anything that's on there, and I'll hover.
Then they squat. So then they're not even touching it because they might touch it, so they had to protect it with all the toilet paper. And then they shove all that toilet paper in there, and after wiping 4,000 times and cramming it full of feminine hygiene products in order to make the most unhygienic environment imaginable when the whole thing overflowed.
What if I told you there was a product that allowed you to urinate while standing up?
Well, I would say I wish we were all men, but I'm not sure what you're getting at.
It's called My Eurofem, and it allows you to urinate while standing up.
I would be absolutely interested in that.
Would you try it out?
Yes.
Okay, it's called My Eurofem. Go to myeurofem.com. It allows you to stand up while going. You'll never have to sit on a dirty toilet unnecessarily.
Wow. That could come in handy around here.
Right? Exactly. So there you go, My Eurofem. It's basically I want to say almost like a funnel for women, so it helps the process. So you can basically stand doing this. So we want to know what you think. Tell us, would you try it? I think, first of all, you should try it. Just go get a sample. That's right. They're giving out free samples. Go to My Eurofem, MYURIFEMME.com. Let us know what you think. I think you should do it. I think you should do it. So go check that out. But stay here first because we've got more coming right back. We've got Rob Cohen, Ron Perlman. We got Zen. We got it all right here on Live with Aaron and Kelly. Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back. You're listening and watching to Live with Aaron and Kelly, minus Kelly today. She is doing a huge mentorship program with the Step It Up people. We want to give a great shout out to them. Some comments in the Ustream chat. Thank you so very much for talking. Now, we've got, okay, Mom, you kind of put it out there, but I gave my mom a sample of my Eurofem, and evidently, because she's not used to standing up while doing, she left her underwear on. Note to self, do not use your underwear. I know I'm putting it out there, but you put it out there on the chat, therefore it is public knowledge now. So yes, take off your I can't even believe we're having this discussion, but it's an interesting product. You're going to want to go check it out right after this.
You brought it up.
We need to bring it up. They're our sponsors, so we want to talk about them. Also, we just announced about the Euro channel, and I just got a message from Stream Motor by ImaVex. They are the ones that are making it possible for the Euro channel to even go on the Google TV and Android. If you want to check them out, it's Stream Motor. It's STREAMOTOR by ImaVex. Certainly the future of TV. So check them out. We'll have them on the show and ask how that works for you creative people. It's pretty awesome. So we had some really interesting interviews at Comic-Con. Want to share them with you. Now, the first one we're going to share is Thomas Jane. Again, you remember him from Punisher and quite a few other movies. In fact, I just saw him in Mist, which if you haven't seen that, it's interesting. It's you don't know quite what to expect. They're all in a store, and they end up getting attacked by all these monsters from another dimension. It's pretty awesome. I enjoyed it. Anyway, we got Thomas Jane and Ron Perlman. Ron Perlman is joining him on this project, and let's hear right now what they have to say about this project. They have some other things they're talking about. We'll talk about as soon as we hear the interviews. Let's go to the interviews.
Hi, I'm Aaron Michael Sanchez, and we are here with Thomas Jane. Now, Thomas, you've got some interesting things going on, a secret that I know you can't speak of just yet for like 30 minutes. But what is...
We're coming up with a little panel here. Raw Studios is our 6th year down here, and we created a little something to give some love back to the fans. And that's really what this is all about. You know, we are showing our appreciation for the fans of the game, you know, and I'll be able to talk about more after.
Okay.
But I do want to communicate that's what this is about, you know, and that's why I'm so excited about it. I'm a little nervous.
Why are you nervous? Like, because this is your baby, right?
Yeah, this my baby is something that I conceptualized. I found the people. I found the director. I found the writer. I went and found a fantastic company to help me finance this thing, and it's sort of been my baby from the beginning, and we've kept a lid on it, which I'm also proud of, because in today's day and age, it's very hard.
Very difficult. Those non-disclosure agreements work only so much sometimes.
Yeah.
But you have, I mean, how long has it been in that head? You know, because sometimes it goes way back, and what
Right.
started it at least? What can you talk about that?
Well, yeah, this has been going on for quite a while, you know. I mean, Comic-Con, San Diego Comic-Con has been kind of special to me because a lot of different things have happened, and relationships that I've formed have all seemed to have their genesis here at this convention. So to bring what I'm bringing here to this convention is the only way to do it, really, because this is where everything all started for me, and this is where I started my journey with Tim Bradstreet and our company, Raw Studios. We're launching a video game today on Kickstarter, Bad Planet video game.
Bad Planet, go check it out, Kickstarter. How much are you requesting?
I think it's about $500,000, $600,000, something like that.
That's
we're going to start out, and then if we get that, then we're going to make it even better if we get more than that.
Okay.
And so we've got a whole plan outlined on Kickstarter, but really exciting venue. Kickstarter deal because you don't have any producers or suits looking over your shoulder. We get to do what we want.
Well, I have to say, we've talked a lot about crowdfunding, and the idea of doing it is really, if the fans like it, it'll be funded.
Yeah.
So my question to you...
That's the whole idea. I mean, that's what's made Kickstarter such a success, is instead of people guessing what people want, and sometimes they're right and sometimes they're wrong, this goes right to the source and says, hey, this is what we got. If you guys want it, man, you've got it. And that's kind of like the dream come true of Kickstarter, and that's why it's been successful. Red Fly Studios came to us and said, we want to up our game and make the best game we've ever made. And we want to do it with an original piece of property, and we want Bad Planet to be that property. So, we looked at Red Fly. We loved their work. We loved their mission. We loved what they wanted to bring to the table. So we said yes. We said, go run with it. We'll see what happens.
Okay. So when you get that half, how long will it take to make to the next stage?
That's a video game question. I don't know how. I don't know. I think it's like making a movie, right?
Yeah,
it takes like a year or something to. But I don't know. What is it? Video game guys will know that answer. I don't.
Okay. Well,
I know how long it takes to make a movie, but I don't know how long it takes to make a game.
Speaking of movies, what can we talk about right now? I mean, I just finally saw Miss, by the way. Awesome. You guys did a great job. Your believability, I believe that big thing was out coming you. So
black and white version's the best version. That really is.
I haven't seen that.
It's meant to be seen in the black and white version. Right. Yeah, it's on the Blu-ray.
Okay, so what can we talk about next?
I'm directing a Western. I'm directing a Western called A Magnificent Death from a Shattered Hand, and it's going to go out to Monument Valley. We've got 80% of our cash together. I'm looking for the last $2 million. Look me up at Raw Studios.
It's here.
We've got Nick Nolte and Jeremy Irons, myself, and a great cast.
I'm Aaron Michael Sanchez. We're here with, well, you don't need an introduction, but Ron Perlman, Hellboy.
You did it anyway, didn't you?
Yeah, I had to, because I go back to the days of Beauty and the Beast.
Do you?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Do you do that often?
I do. I frequent it with the DVD.
Righty.
So tell me,
Thank
now...
God for modern technology.
Well, thankfully. Now you've got this project going on. How did they approach you with this, and why?
Oh, my God. Everyone else said no. Usually when I get a job, that's what happens. No, Thomas and I did a movie many years ago. Not many, but I don't know, 5, 6, 7 years ago, called Mutant Chronicles, and we became good, hard buds from that moment on. And I was there for his directorial debut, Dark Country, and as they were developing this, they had an idea for a character called Big Mike, and all Tom had to do was ask, and I was there, and it's got quite a pedigree. It's got really great people working on it aside from Tom, so I was thrilled to be a part of it. I have not seen it.
Is this going to require you to get, because I haven't seen it either, it's like a total secret here, is it going to require you to get dressed up or be Ron Perlman, non-dressed up? Makeup and all.
There's not a whole lot of makeup. I'm playing a guy somewhat damaged. I won't go into great detail,
Okay.
He's damaged both psychologically and physically, and kind of representative of the world of this little film.
Right where we're at right now.
Which is also quite damaged.
Okay, so speaking of that, there's always a redemption at some point, I hope. Do we get any redemption of your character?
I'm not the character that either is in need of or acquires redemption in this particular instance. I think that's more Tom is the hero of this piece.
Got it.
He's the heart and soul of this piece.
Now,
as to whether he gets redemption or not, I didn't read beyond my role, so I don't know.
Okay, so you have to understand, when we were interviewing them, they did not tell us anything of what we were going to see, and I said, well, this isn't going to air till later, so can you at least tell us so we have a insightful interview? So I didn't really know that they were coming out with a Punisher trailer, but that's what they were doing. They did a 10 minutes and 16 seconds. If you click on the pound sign Dirty Laundry, you will see it's technically the unofficial version of it. It's called a fan film, but Thomas Jane did it. And this is interesting because he was in the original Punisher movie, and they did some other Punisher type movies, but I have to say this one pretty pretty awesome. I could see like that's the way it really is supposed to be. And Ron Perlman is in it. You'll see him there. So it's pretty awesome. I wish we had known that when we interviewed them. I would have had so many more questions, but that's what happened. And you also heard, which is very interesting, that Thomas Jane is taking their video game basically on Kickstarter. I mean, we've talked about this, right? Collecting money for creative projects, and $500,000 is nothing to sneeze at. Now, would you donate to that? Would you pledge to that? Remember, it doesn't. Your money doesn't go anywhere if they don't hit their numbers. So, you may be supporting something that does really well. You might as well go ahead and pledge something. It's pretty interesting. I looked at the numbers here. If you pledge $15, you get a copy of Bad Planet the game online, distributed online. So, I don't know. I think it's almost like pre-ordering a game before even development. I think that's pretty cool. I even think I might go ahead and take care of that. So if you want to find out more, go to Kickstarter.com, check out Bad Planet, and we want to thank them for the interviews. They got us really last minute. We had no idea we were going there, and we had to cut out. I didn't even get to see most of what they had to share. So, but I want to say to them, great job, and I hear the fans are loving it. They're already at 1 million views. They just released it Sunday. That's pretty big, so I could see it going maybe even to 5-10 million views by the time even you see this. Who knows? Okay, so some great things going on. We've got more interviews right here. I want to take a quick moment to give a blast out to you online. Some funny questions about the My Eurofem. Yes, you can go to myurofem.com, get a free sample. Can a guy use it? Actually, I think a guy should use it. It points in such an easy way, so now you don't have to splatter everywhere like everybody else does. Go to myurofem.com, check it out. We'll be right back. When we're back, we're going to talk to Rob Cohen. We got a great interview with him. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.